Oh my God, somebody clipped that. Oh, he said, what the fuck, dude? I don't know. I'm right there with you, bro. Ah!
Please welcome the Cali Stick slapping, the Swiss sniping, the piggy prowling, the troll on a roll. He is Rage Quit Now!
Dick Hizzo is in your sterizo.
Even right now with, you know, fat boy to fuck boy that we're doing for our weight loss program. Yeah, man. Yeah. There's no I in D, fucker. Oh my God. Let's fucking go, guys. They say it can't be done. You can't push an entire map and win the game. Go fuck yourself at Crack Academy weekend.
Hey, party pals, we have another legend with us today. We've known this man for years and are happy to call him a friend. If you haven't tuned into his stream, you're missing out because he's one of the best entertainers out there and he straight slays the game. Please welcome the Cali Stick slapping, the Swiss sniping, the piggy prowling, the troll on a roll. He is Rage Quit Now. Welcome to the party, pal.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for having me again. I'm really excited to be here.
Oh, man. Way excited. Way excited.
This needed a 2.0, man. I'm super excited.
Hell yeah, dude. We're going to do 2.0, 3.0, 5.0, 6.0. It's constantly upgrading, dude. Constantly upgrading.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. I've got to tell you, thank you for coming back on. We were talking about it, and I was like, we've got to get Rage. He's got, from when we first interviewed him to where he is now, there's so much that has happened with him personally. His stream has grown. Your content has changed. Everything about you is almost a complete 180 from when we did it 6-7 months ago.
Yeah. A lot of things have really changed, and a lot of things, you know, really for the good. One of the biggest ones, we have the new PC now. So, you know, all the amazing support, everything that we've had over the channel for the last year has contributed to this, you know, and I wanted to step up the PC for a long time. We got the very first PC about a year ago, and I just wanted to get more. I just want to get more out of my game. I just want to get more out of it. And, thankfully, you know, really blessed. You know, we have a hell of a kick-ass system in here. We've got the latest i9 12900K processor. We've got the 3080 Ti graphics card. The thing's a monster, dude. So we're running now 2K at about 170, 180 frames a second. So, I mean, that's... Yeah.
That's the best you can do?
That's it?
Yeah, dude. Fuck, man. I mean, I was thinking about hooking up a diesel generator to the bitch to see if I can kick out some more, you know, but I didn't know if that would be pushing the limits too much. So, or void the warranty, God forbid.
Oh my God, that's amazing. All right, let's get to Rage as the person. We know you, we see you on there every day. You know, you're straight slaying it. You're hilarious. You're trolling somebody 90% of the time. But who is Rage behind the scenes?
So, I mean, it's kind of tough to answer, right? Because I mean, I'm so open with everything that I do. I mean, even right now with, you know, fat boy to fuck boy that we're doing for our weight loss program. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm open about it, dude. Dude, we're going from fat boy to fuck boy. Okay, you watch 5 to 6 months. And I share it. I share it in Discord. You know, I'm constantly updating my weight. I'm constantly updating my food. I'm constantly updating this, that, my exercise, my heart rate, you know, and even on stream, I'm talking about different things. You know, there's obviously a lot of things that I do, such as like with my clients, you know, with my business, with the finance management, the bookkeeping, you know, the auditing, all those things that I do, the cap raising, all those things that I do that I don't really talk about really with the stream very much. And it's kind of a reason for that, because when we come to Twitch, when we come to YouTube, when we come to Facebook, we really want to just kind of leave that
Yep.
world where it is and come here and be able to be with each other, play games, do everything that we want to do, and immerse ourselves with that, or immerse ourselves with that.
100%.
Sorry. And that's just kind of like where I'm at, that's just kind of where I'm at with things. But as far as like something that maybe the community or people don't really know too much about me, I pretty much am exactly the same asshole that I am in game as I am in real life.
I can believe that. I
am.
see that.
I get in road rage, dude. I do sometimes. Okay, I get some stupid girl that's on the phone or something like that. It's about to hit me. Okay, I'll definitely, slow down, roll the window down. Okay, I got my Oakley blue sunglasses. Okay, and I'll give her the look. That look like, you better pull your head out of your ass and check yourself before you get you or somebody else killed. I'll do it. I'll do it 1,010%. But I mean, I'm really a nice guy, I'm really thankful to everybody. It doesn't matter who they are. It could be the guy that's, taking out the garbage in the park. It could be, the owner of a restaurant. I treat everybody the same. I treat everybody the way that I would want to be treated, with dignity, with respect. And, and that really means a lot to me as far as like who I am as a person, because it just makes everyone just feel better, it just makes everybody immerse with themselves. I mean, some people may be arrogant or flashy or cocky or whatever, drive a nice car, live in a nice place, this, that, whatever. I mean, I don't, those things are all really materialistic, right? I mean, what matters is really the core and the value of who you are as a person and the way that you do things that I think really matters the most. So
100%.
That's awesome.
That's one of the main reasons why I found myself glued to your channel for so long and really enjoyed watching your content and hanging out with you and the people that you keep company with, because that is the vibe you get. It's very welcoming. It's very opening. It's a guy sesh, like hanging out, shooting the shit, busting each other's balls, but like nobody ever really crosses that line, I guess. And I mean, maybe once in a while, but no, that's a really big part of why I enjoy watching your stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So,
and for people who don't know, and because we ask Rage, we've come to Rage with a couple of things, and I have yet to see Rage say no or can't. He's like, sure, I'll help you. The minute anything you need. Rage, do you want to come on? Yep. Hey, Rage, do you want to play? Yep. Hey, Rage, you want to do this? Yep. And so that's just a testament to who you are. I mean, we obviously don't know each other personally, but I already know the kind of person you are, and I enjoy it. I enjoy you very much. Don't like you very much, but I enjoy you.
It's a common conceptual. Thanks, guys. I try to be genuine to who you are. Try to be genuine and try to. There's a line to always be the troll. There's a line to always be the asshole and to try to be funny with things like that. But there's always just that underlying genuine characteristics that you try to maintain. So I try to live up to that standard
for sure. I do got one question.
Yeah.
I do got one question. Where did the My Little Pony come from? I just noticed that a little bit ago. I'm like, he's changed his set.
Well, first off, okay, there's been a lot of changes even here in the house. So like, going back to the fat boy to fuck boy thing, right? So Sasha and I have been like cleaning shop like everywhere. Our lives, our food, our daily routines, or this or that. We got a storage unit that we just threw a whole bunch of shit that we don't need, but apparently we do need it, into the storage, out of the house, out of sight. Okay. And Uni Rage was one of them. And Uni Rage was something that we got at Party City. I want to say like Sasha's birthday, August of 2021, something like that.
Yeah.
And we're just like shopping for birthday stuff for her. And I saw this unicorn at that time, well, even still now, we need to get all of our holiday emotes and stuff out. But my standard is little Uni Rage, the little unicorn guy that's made into the Rage character. So we found a fucking unicorn.
Fuck off.
And I said, Sasha, can you draw an eye, the pig eye that is on the fucking thing on the unicorn, and make it the Uni Rage, the IRL Uni Rage? She's like, yeah. I'm like, we're buying the fucker, dude. That's a goddamn mascot right there, bro.
That's
going
amazing.
in the corner.
He's,
So,
you know how Tim the Tap Man has his little penguin?
yeah,
You've got the uni rage.
no, we got fucking uni rage right here, bro.
Yeah.
He oversees everything, make sure shit's vibing. So hell yeah, we found him as we were going through everything, and I was just like, I need something to put in this corner, right? Because without it, it's just kind of like it's just kind of barren. But I need to put something in that corner, and I couldn't really figure out what exactly to put there. And I was trying to work around with the projector and everything, and that was kind of working, kind of not working. So I'm like, I'm fucking throwing the uni rage right there, dude. Get fucked.
That's awesome.
Nice. Oh, so we've been talking about this fat boy to fuck boy thing. I can't even say it with a straight face. It's so good.
Yeah.
You've been killing it though, man. I've been keeping tabs on it. Girl's been keeping tabs on it. I think you're down to what, 20 pounds off the original weight since you started.
Almost.
How has it been going, man? Like, tell us about it. What inspired it? How has it changed your day to day? And you're also quitting vaping at the same time. You're crazy. I think you can do it though. I really do.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've been planning this now for about 2 months or so,
Okay.
And to give a little background, I used to be a personal trainer. I used to play semi-pro soccer when I was like 18, 19 years old. So I know what it means to, and I've been playing sports my whole life too. My dad is a professional tennis player, and I've been in sports pretty much my whole life, so I know what it takes when it comes to exercising, when it comes to, weight management, food, calories, everything like that. Like, that's not a new concept for me. Really, when I just, started working my own business, and I started even before I had my business, and I was working with other firms and things like that, I just was putting on weight, man. Those evening dinners, wine, lobsters, fucking filet mignons,
Partying.
2 bottles, this, that. Next thing you know, you wake up in the morning, you're hungry, you go to fucking breakfast, biscuits and gravy, fucking this, that, everything. Pull it on.
They don't
dude.
make it easy.
Hell no, they don't. I mean, so all those things combined over the course of like the last 6-7 years has led me to the weight that I am now, and I was talking with this about Sasha about like 2 or 3 months ago, and I was like, you know what, I'm not getting any younger, right? I'm about to turn 32 this year.
That's
I'm
fair.
like, I know that my time to do this and at least do it the way I want to do it is kind of coming to a close end. And plus I just, I just kind of got tired of it. I just got tired of the little things. I mean, like, I don't know, like, not being able to run, right? Like, not being able to, I don't know, bending down and putting your own shoes on, without like having to catch your breath or feel like you're gonna fucking pass out or something.
I hear you, man. No energy,
problems, dude. Yeah,
The struggle is real.
Problem.
The struggle is real.
Hell yeah, struggle's fucking real, dude. So I was like, you know what? Listen, I'm done. Actually, I want to do it, and I am gonna do it. And she's like, okay, how are you planning on doing it? I'm like, well, I'm sure science has changed a little bit, and it has. I definitely learned a lot of new tricks over the last that I didn't know when I was a trainer, when I was, playing soccer, that have changed a lot. Keto, paleo, intermittent fasting, all these things are relatively new. And I always heard SoCal talking about it all the time and what he was doing with his intermittent fasting and everything like that. And I reached out to him in text message, and I was like, dude, I'm actually thinking about doing this. Do you mind like just telling me what worked for you, just so I can have some because I was actually just going to take some notes. Initially, I was going to take some notes and just kind of craft my own thing. He really has a great formula, and his blueprint really does work to the T, and all of it just makes sense.
Surprise, a Cal and a blueprint working.
Yeah,
who would have thought that?
Even down to the fucking bacon, dude. Even down to the fucking bacon. My whole life, I've been told that bacon is like the sin of fucking everything, dude. All of a sudden, I've been doing all of this research about fucking bacon, dude, and it was all lies. And I said, what the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me? I could actually have bacon every goddamn morning like this fucker and actually sip his espressos? I'm like, I'm turning into a mini fucking SoCal, Sasha. What the fuck am I gonna do with myself?
Pinky out, bitch.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna have to start calling myself, Rage Quit Love.
Oh, fuck off with this guy.
So I'm like, God damn it. But it works, bro. And I tell you,
It
we've been
does.
doing this for the last 13 days, okay? 13 fucking days. We're down 18 pounds, and this fat motherfucker's been eating bacon almost every other fucking day. Like it's 600 calories of it in the morning.
Wow.
It's incredible, man. I don't know what Cal's plan is personally, but he inspired me to try it about I don't know 16 months ago, the intermittent fasting, and I lost like 50 pounds.
Yeah. No,
It's incredible.
Yeah,
It's absolutely mind blowing.
it's a game changer, you know, and I'm surprised it took the West this long to kind of figure out this whole intermittent fasting thing, because people have been fasting since the beginning of time, right?
Yeah.
And to finally figure out the health benefits of fasting and what it does for you, you know, it's incredible. And it only took me about 5 days to adapt to it before it started feeling normal. Now it is normal, and I'm keeping my calories below 1,500 calories per day, so I have a calorie deficit. You stack that with your intermittent fasting, and then at the end of your fast, you go for your walk or you do your exercise or whatever the case may be. Those 500, 600 calories that you're burning is straight fat energy. And you just continuously do that, and you continuously do that, and just hydrate yourself, keep drinking a whole bunch of water. And dog, you're fucking golden.
Well,
you know?
And it makes
Good for you,
100% sense, right? Because speaking, you know, we were watching that archaeology video of human evolution the other night. And it makes sense because we were hunter gatherers for what, 200,000 years. It was only in the last 6,000 years that we actually started farming. But when you're hunter and gathering, you're not eating every day. You're literally our bodies evolved to be able to go 30 days without food. Right? That's how our body. And so we would go 2, 3, 4 days till our next meal. Then we'd be able to find something, kill it, hunt, gather whatever we could. And then 3 or 4 days, no food, hunt, kill, gather, do our thing. And so our bodies actually are conditioned for it. And like you said, it's amazing it took the West that long.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
So that's a huge part of it, and a big part of it too is just a lifestyle change. You know, I have to stick to a very strict routine, so every single day I'm up at 6:23. I go for my walk, I come back, I fix my fucking bacon and my espresso. I break my fast. I go to work. I take my lunch with me. I actually grill my entire week's meals in advance on Sunday. I couldn't do it today because it was raining outside, but I grill and I just get them right off the grill into a container, off the grill into a container, off the grill into a container. And I prep my entire week's meals, and I'm set all the way until next Sunday. And, you know, those kind of lifestyle changes, I'm wearing a lot more hoodies so I can keep my body temperature up, you know, because the hotter I am, the higher my heart rate is, you know, the more that my body is physically working. So all these little changes, you know, are things I used to do when I was a personal trainer and when I was a soccer player. It's good to get back into it. You know, I'm really excited.
Yeah. And it sounds like you not only changed just your weight, but your entire life. It sounds like you went in and dejunked your house. You went in and got your structure together. And that takes a hell of a person to be able to accomplish that shit. You know, put that mind to it and go, that's just what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to stop till I do it. So nice work, brother.
And on the surface, those are the easy things, but the hardest thing is this thing right here. And I actually tried to stop vaping 3 or 4 days ago because I went for a walk and I couldn't breathe. And I was just coughing up, you know, mucus and shit. And I was just like, I got to fucking stop vaping. And I told myself I was going to quit vaping that day. And I made it about 18 hours. And it was about 10:30, almost 11 o'clock at night, and I was just getting like physical withdrawals, like bad physical withdrawals.
Nicotine's a hell of a drug.
It really and truly is, dude. And it grabs your veins, it just grabs your body, and then you just start getting nervous, you just start getting anxiety, you know, you're itchy, you're just like everything. I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep. I had a very important meeting the next morning I had to get to, you know, and not only that, but I'm doing everything that I am. Fucking stupid ass.
That's okay.
Fucker. And I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, you know, with my regiment and everything like that. And I just didn't want to break any of that, you know, because I just couldn't.
It'll come.
So I decided to take a new, different approach to it. So I decided to go because I smoke it at 6 milligram, which is really, really high. So 2 days ago, I have now mix the 6 with the 0 so I can bring it down to a 3. I'm going to do this for the next 3 to 4 days. And then I'm going to go from a 3 down to a 0 and then mix it with about a 1.5. And I'm hoping by this coming weekend, I'm going to try to put it down again.
Yeah.
So it's just got to be a gradual thing for me, which is fine. But I mean,
that makes sense too. That's more
Yeah.
systematic instead of going cold turkey, right? Because cold turkey doesn't work very often.
I can't do it.
It just doesn't. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to quit smoking, and so I do the kind of the similar to you. I give myself 1 cigarette a day now. I was up to 12 or 13 a day, and now throughout the week it's 1 a day, and I'll just couple hits off and put it out, and then go back in. And I think that's the way to do it. If you can't do the cold turkey, I can't. I don't have the willpower.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to too, and I was really upset with myself when I did, and I even had to talk with Sasha for like 10 or 15 minutes because I'm one of those people. When I say I'm going to do something, I am going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I am absolutely going to do it, and I was really upset with myself that night that I didn't. I felt like I let myself down. I felt like I let everyone that I told that I was going to be doing this. I put it in Discord. I titled my stream with it, everything like that. I really felt bad about it, but after talking with Sasha and everything like that, I just had to kind of accept that I really underestimated the power of this drug and what it can do to the body. And I just wasn't prepared for it. So jumping into something that you don't understand or that you don't fully anticipate or what have you, you can't really look at that as a failure. And that's how I treat it. So I just treat it as an adjustment.
No, that's good. That's good. You got a lot of changes. Speaking of changes, you're changing a lot. You've got a lot going on with your stream for 2022. I was there the other day. You were talking about some of your plans. You started the Cracked Academy. Tell us about what's going on with your stream for 2022.
So I guess we'll start with Cracked Academy. So I was watching some other streams and everything like that, and I was watching people like Iron, where he's got his Battle Royale University, right, where he'll pretty much teach you anything about what it comes to teaching. I'm like, that's really cool, because there's a lot of people that just don't know how to play this game. There's a lot of people that just don't know the fundamentals of a Battle Royale. And then you have somebody like SoCal, which pretty much just constantly preaches to his chat about the fundamentals of, also how to win a game. He doesn't title it as such, but, the strategy, the smart plays, everything like that. It's very, very systematic and just very methodical, something that you can replicate.
Yep.
Get the smokes, get the proxies on the ladders, get to the center of the circle.
Yeah.
Right. You can replicate that. So I wanted to do something like that too. And I was thinking of my strongest suits, which is that I just push, I just push everything. I just shoot everything. I'm a very fast player. I'm a very aggressive player. And I played a lot of tournaments, and I was very lucky and privileged to play with, some of the best players in the world. I mean, you're talking about SoCal, you're talking about Bolo, you're talking about Team Body Bags, you're talking about these guys that just play at such a really high level in this game. And I thought, I'm like, God, you know what? A lot of people really don't get exposed to that because, the try hard sweats don't want to play with the average everyday guy because they're just the average. They just don't want to do it. And then the average everyday guy is like, okay, let me go do that. And then just goes running at the first guy that he sees and then gets gunned down. He's like, I'm just not Rage, I guess, and then just quickly gives up. So I thought to myself, I was like, you know what if I can really just take them by the reins? They can run with me. Okay. They can do everything that I'm telling in the moment, in the situation. And I can give them the right tools, such as having combat scout, such as having aggressive guns, such as not running a heartbeat, such as not running smokes, not running claymores, things that you would want to put a crutch on you, I guess, so to speak.
Defensive.
That would make you want to play a defensive player. If I can give them all the right tools, and if I can have them just move at my pace and just listen to me and say, you know what, even if you miss them, just fucking shoot at them, okay? Because it's already enough. You have 4 guns pointing at you, okay? That's a lot of firepower. Even if you fucking miss, it's going to scare the living dog shit out of them.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we just push. Okay. We just push everything. And it's not about winning. If we win, great. But it's about putting yourself in those really intense situations. It's situations you wouldn't have normally put yourself in. So, if you're the kind of person that's like, oh, there's 4 guys over there, don't shoot at them. Just let them fight. Just let them this, let them that. that's fine for some scenarios, but if you want to genuinely make yourself a better player, that you need to change that mentality to going into they're fighting over there. Let's go. Let's fucking go right now. Let's kill all 8 of them if we can.
Yeah, yeah.
And catch them off guard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I watched. This is the great thing about it, and I hope people, anybody here who hasn't went and watched this, man, right there, you got to watch this because I was watching you with a group, and a couple of the players were not your level by any stretch, and you walked them through every gunfight. You're like, you have to go. You have to go. This is what you, and you're calling out what you need to do. So you're educating them, and they're like, oh, okay. And after about the third game, they started picking it up, and they became actually better. And then
That's
you're
right.
like, hey, now the next time we do this, you're not going to be able to fire unless you're behind cover. Now we're going to teach you how to take the cover shots. And I was watching, I'm like, holy shit. Because in our first interview, you were the smartest son of, I knew you were smart, but you're smart. Like, you're fucking smart. And in our first interview, you led us to victory. And step by step, and you called almost every single thing that was going to happen. It happened.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And a lot of that comes from experience, right? But again, it goes back to most people don't have somebody like me to play with. So how can I give them an avenue for that? And, what can I kind of make and brand? Because I haven't really seen a crack academy out there before. I haven't really seen somebody running a boot camp per se of like, listen, we're not here to win. We're here to just shoot and shoot and shoot. You make a mistake, it's okay. You're going to learn from it. So that's what we wanted to do with Cracked Academy. We wanted to have something that was unique, something that was proprietary, that wasn't, just a spin-off or a knockoff of what Iron's doing with BR University or anything like that. We wanted to create something where we could train for kill racing. We could train if you want to play in a tournament and get ready for a tournament. If you want to be a better player overall, if you want to put yourself in high stressful, high intense situations, and instead of being like this to now being like this, and just being locked in and being focused. And that was the idea behind it. And the community jumped on it, and it's been really, really popular this entire week. And I'm really excited to see where it's going to go. So it's going to be awesome.
Nice.
I can't wait to try it. Hopefully Gorilla and I can get in and mess around with that. It sounds exciting.
Oh, it is. When you were doing it, it was one of the funnest things I've ever watched. So a good job there. So now, not only with the Cracked Academy, you've got other things in plan too. I heard you reveal a little bit of it, but what else you got in store?
So Sasha and I had a big meeting yesterday, which might actually sound a little bit cliche since, we're obviously together and everything like that, but we did. We went to the Starbucks. We were there for 2.5 hours, putting everything out on pen and paper of what we're going to do with this channel. And what we really decided is that now that we have this PC, because this was the biggest problem, right? She couldn't edit if I was streaming. If I was streaming, she couldn't edit, we couldn't just share the same PC, right? Which is a major reason why we got this PC in the first place, so that she can edit while I'm streaming, and we can both utilize the best time that we possibly can. So we had a really big meeting as far as what we're going to be doing with the channel. We're going to be pushing out content everywhere, as we should have been from all this time, but now we're really going to be stepping it up on a daily basis. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to be putting together a website. Okay. And the website is going to have an embedded live stream for Twitch. So whenever I'm live, whoever goes to that website can directly click on the link and then go directly to Twitch and join the chat and join the live stream itself.
Wow.
We're going to integrate the Teespring, our merch store, on there. We're going to finally be able to finish up the second edition that we've been wanting to launch for the last like 2 or 3 months now. We just haven't had the time. We got some samples back. We didn't like how they were, et cetera, et cetera. Now we can dedicate the time and resources to that. The store is going to hopefully be on the website too, with that integration as well. So we want to put everything on the website in one central hub. And once we have the website then put together, we're going to be very aggressive with targeting ads, specifically with Google ads, looking at Instagram ads, looking at maybe some Facebook ads. We'll see.
Good idea.
We're actually going to be starting this as as a business, as if I was going to be treating this like a business, like I would any other business, and what I would be doing. So SEO optimization, putting vlogs on there. I'm going to be putting my loadouts and things, and I'm going to be using things that I use from Discord. I'm going to be putting also on the website to give some more content. All the things that our community has shared, we're going to be having a page on there that's going to be the Rage Zone community, where there's going to be a whole archive of pictures and videos and things like that. Everything that is really us and that has been us, we're going to be able to put on this website. So we're really, really excited to do that. And just coming up with some new ideas and some new things for some content. So Crack Academy was one of them. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be getting into scam baiting. If you guys have heard of that.
Tell us about it. Tell us, what is this?
So like 4 or 5 days ago, I was doing some office work, and I typed in so-and-so customer support, and the first number that popped up, I just click on it, right? Because it's at the top of Google. Just click on it. I didn't realize it was an ad when I clicked on it. And it was an ad. It was a scammer. It was a scammer ad. And he actually logged into the computer, and I'm like, wait, this isn't right. You know, like this isn't the right protocol and procedure for me to get done what I'm trying to get done by doing this. And then by the time he led me down the road, he was pulling up things like, the HTML errors and codes and things like that were on Google Chrome. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with the software. Like, what is this? And then come to find out, it was a scammer, and I let a scammer into my fucking computer, dude. And I thought about it for a second, and I was like, you know what? If I didn't know something about computers, and if I didn't know something about, this and that, I might have been taken for a fool, and God forbid, actually given him money or something. You know? So it really kind of put a chip on my shoulder. Like, wow, actually, I let this guy into my system just by being an idiot and being reckless, And if I did it, okay, I can only imagine what anybody else that is not up to speed would have done. And so it really just got me thinking, like, man, how can I get back at this motherfucker? Can I Trojan the motherfucker? Can I send him a goddamn virus? What can I do? Because I'm not just gonna sit here and stand for this. I felt victimized, So it got me thinking. It got me down the road, and one of those late nights when you're fasting and you can't really go to sleep and you're just on your phone. You're like, shit, what do I do here? How do I get back at scammers? Scam baiting came up. And basically what scam baiters do is they just keep these guys on the phone for hours and hours, and they drag them through. And some of the best scam baiters in the world, in the United States, the UK, Germany, all over the world, these people are scam baiters, and it's a really, really awesome community that they have. They have got voiceovers, they have got characters, they've got fake bank accounts. Okay,
production.
It's a whole production. Like, the way that we do our gaming is what they do with these fuckheads on a daily basis. Okay,
it's beautiful.
And I was like, I'm already set up to do most of this, and I am the troll fucking king. Okay, and I can come up with a lot of different voices, a lot of different contexts. I think it's going to be something really engaging for the stream. If they say, I was trying to log into Caldera, and for some reason the Sten and the Bren weren't loading correctly. Can you help me? And just see what they want to do with it, or whatever crazy ideas people want to come up with. Type it away in the chat. I'll say it, and I'll take these guys down the road.
It's already a W, knowing you and your personality, and remember the teaming police shit?
Yeah,
that was so funny.
Yeah,
and I can't imagine what you could do to these scammers.
I'm gonna come up with a good coin name for it. I haven't really thought of one. I kind of thought of like rage scam baiting or something, but I kind of want to come up with a good like teaming police kind of coin like that. So we'll see what we're gonna end up calling the segment. But just messing with these guys, saying, I'm currently in Houston, Ohio, like things that these guys are. Houston, Ohio. Okay.
Dude, I cannot wait for you to drop this. I'm gonna be there for the first one 100% because you're gonna destroy some asshole in India or Pakistan or somewhere.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. They're gonna say, oh, I'm based in New York, and I'm gonna be like, oh, did you visit Disneyland? They're gonna be like, yeah, we visited Disneyland, we really love it. And I'm like, did you get an autograph with Mickey, at Epcot? Yeah, we did.
Did you get an autograph for Deadpool?
I'm gonna fuck with these guys, and I'm gonna fuck with them for hours, and I think it's gonna be a good little something else to do along with the Warzone. So I'm really excited to launch that here, probably sometime this week. I think I'm ready for it.
Oh, dude, I
You heard it here
cannot.
first, guys.
I cannot. I absolutely cannot wait to see this, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. So a lot of really great stuff that's coming up for the channel. 2022 is going to be an amazing year. We're changing our body. Okay, we're changing the way that we do things on the stream. We're going to constantly continue to evolve. We actually just upgraded the stream to 1080p at 60 frames a second. It handled it like a champ. So we're just constantly trying to get better and constantly keep trying to move the line a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And so it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great year.
Awesome, brother. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to your stream. I'm looking forward to see how far you can take this. It sounds like you've got an invigoration of making it happen, and I love it, brother. I love it much. Thank you so much for coming on, Rage. You have a wonderful day, sir.
Thank you guys. And thank you guys so much for having me. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are incredible. The work you guys do is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you.
Toucan, baby. You have a good one.